Anarchy reigns.
Anarchy Reigns is a fighting game done in the style of a 3D brawler. In the single-player mode, you play as either Jack or Leo. In Leo's mode, you play as a cop looking for justice. And in Jack's mode, you play as a vigilante looking for justice. There is also a third story mode serving as an epilogue after you beat the first two. I'm gonna be a bit blunt with this, both of the story modes suck. All you do is beat on random fodder enemies until you unlock the next boss fight. The writing and acting are terrible. Every single conversation is just a dick-waving contest that accomplishes nothing. But while the single-player story mode is terrible, the multiplayer is actually fun. There's a good amount of modes, like deathmatch, survival, cage matches, and a bunch of others. The characters are mostly balanced, and there's a good variety of them to choose from. The gameplay was done quite well. The controls are simple, X for quick attack, Y for strong attack, with a basic combo system and some special moves. There's also a basic item system for random drops, like rifles and stealth fields and such. There's blocking and dodge rolling as well, which helps keep things fair in the multiplayer mode. The enemy AI in the story mode and survival mode is pretty simplistic. It's the usual, watch the pattern, go in for your attack, rinse repeat until you win. The graphics are a bit of a mixed bag. While the character models for both playable and NPCs are done really well, the backgrounds are as bland as you can get. The battlegrounds are just broken cities covered in mud. While this is a post-apocalyptic setting, that's no excuse to forget that colors exist. As for the sound, if you like hip-hop, then you'll probably like the soundtrack. But since I'm not a fan of that genre, I turned off the music for my playthrough. The single-player aspect of Anarchy Reigns was a good idea done horribly half-assed. The story mode is god-awful and also very short. I breezed through all 3 story modes in around 5 hours. But I think the multiplayer makes this game worth the asking price of $30 if you have friends who also get this game. It's fun, fast-paced, and actually different from what you normally get in an online game. However, the biggest strike against this game for me is that it's absolutely perfect for offline parties. This game could be a lot of fun if you gather up a bunch of your friends at your place for a massive brawl. Why is that a bad thing? Because there is no offline multiplayer. This is an inexcusably stupid decision, because now the game will only be fun as long as the online community allows it. So, I can only recommend buying this if you can play online. If you get it while the community is still active, you'll have a lot of fun, but if you can only play offline, I wouldn't even bother. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Feel better now.